Okay, I'm live. I'm here with my buddy Trent in Sacramento, and I got a new toy in the mail, and I wanted to unbox it with him. So I'm gonna do that
We
now.
missed Power Morphicon to do it because we were both really busy.
Yeah, super busy that week, and there was just no time. I had it with me. I actually rushed it to get it there in time, just in case. But I mean, it's a good problem to have. There was just no time to open it and use it. So
And then the second attempt, you came for a wedding.
yeah,
Again, no time.
yeah, it was like a whirlwind trip, and now I'm here again a week later. And
Third time's
the charm,
charm,
yeah.
yeah.
Finally get to open this thing.
Yeah.
It's been like just sitting in my storage for the last like 2.5 weeks, I think. Yeah.
Here it is.
I cut most of the tape already. It's long. It is really long.
As Sean, my buddy Sean Long would say, it's Sean Long. Shout out to Sean X Long, his YouTube channel. He reviews Power Ranger toys and such out there.
Yeah. What's up, Sean?
Yeah.
This was fun picking this up at my P.O. box because I have like all my shipments fit there.
Yeah.
And this is like the biggest box I ever had.
Oh.
There.
Yeah. I remember doing this. Yeah, it was a struggle.
Yeah. This is like half the size of me. Look at this.
Yeah. Ridiculous. Yep, I knew it.
Of course he would know what it is.
Yeah. So it's the Legacy Gold Power Staff, the Gold Zeo Power Staff, made by Bandai. I think it's the final Bandai Legacy prop out there.
It just might be. This was the last one I remember they announced on the Legacy line right before Hasbro got it.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is, I have one myself. I might go grab it in a minute. But Winton wanted to share this moment with me because he loves Zeo just as much as I do.
Absolutely. I see the tape is already opened here. That's kind of like unnerving. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if that happened in shipping, but it's like...
Did it come from overseas? Or?
I don't know. I ordered this on Amazon, so...
Well, sometimes they use third party, so I don't know, whoever the third party was, maybe they were overseas.
It does say new item on the sticker.
Yeah, but if it's overseas, they have to inspect it to make sure it's not like contraband.
Oh, I see, through customs
Yeah,
and whatnot.
yeah.
Gotcha. Well, as long as it's in good condition, it works. I don't really care.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like it's perishable.
yeah,
I'm not going to catch a disease.
yeah. There's no batteries in it, because I remember from when I unboxed it.
Yeah, I actually watched his unboxing video too, and I remember that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, why isn't it working? Oh, it needs batteries.
Let's see. Okay, so this is the bottom. This is the
Yeah,
top.
it's as pictured.
Well, yeah. Well, see, it's reversed on both sides. Like this is the top on this side,
Oh, that's right.
and on this
yeah.
side the bottom. So like
Yeah.
as I'm pulling it out, I'm pulling it out by the bottom.
Right.
This is kind of like the Dragon Dagger, the way it's packaged,
Yeah.
except it's longer.
Yeah, I have all of the legacy weapons, Dragon Dagger, Saba, Power Sword, and this, so, I had, when I had to get them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't even have a cosplay for White Ranger, but, I had to get Saba. You gotta have Saba.
Yeah, they're gonna re-release Saba,
Oh,
the Dragon Dagger this fall. Well, I think either this month or next month.
Oh, yeah, after Lord
Yeah.
Draken, of course. And I fully expect a Master Morpher will be made within
Oh yeah,
a year.
People are already starting to like make their own molds right now. I think my
Yeah.
buddy Ed already started crafting it, so I already saw that coming.
And I saw like on Twitter and everywhere, like this was actually like the creation of the Master Morpher was actually like by fans too. Like BD15. Our friend out there, he actually sold me my blue and spacesuit. He I guess his contribution and another prop maker out there. His contribution led to the creation of the Master Morpher. So
Mm.
that was pretty big. You know, we don't expect fan involvement for the show.
Yeah.
You know, and they couldn't say anything about it until the episode aired. So I imagine how hard it must have been for them.
That's really cool. You know, I think that we're getting to the point now that fandom's gotten so strong that it's giving back to
Yeah.
the show finally, and they're listening and they're actually acting in the show on what the fans want and whatnot, and I think that's really cool. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna try to share your live stream on my Facebook.
Okay.
Let's see, and it's under your name, right?
Mhm.
Not your real name that I now know.
They're all my real names.
Yeah, I won't reveal that unless you choose to.
Half the populace out there knows my real
Okay.
names. So it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
beyond your family.
Some friends do too.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down here and share.
I'm still learning as I'm going. I'm learning more and more about live streaming technology with YouTube as I'm doing this.
Hey man, sometimes it's a learning experience. Okay.
The age we live in.
And live unboxing.
Now I'm looking at this packaging and it's just, when you order stuff like from Amazon, especially toys like this, they have like a certain length of packaging.
Yeah.
And I can tell that they don't necessarily make packaging that long. There's like two pieces
Yeah.
that are put together to carry it. I'm not sure if you can
Not
see
only
that.
to carry it,
Sorry.
but also because they don't make them that long. I don't think.
Yeah, that's my thought too, because it's just otherwise they probably would, but they have to put it in literally too.
Exactly. Usually with anything that would be this big, it would come in two pieces anyway. Yeah, like it was the same story with the Power Sword too.
Yeah, the Dragon Dagger was much less than half the size of this, and it was contained in like one. But
yeah, but it's a beauty for sure.
there it is.
And you got your own now.
It looked just like Trent. Like, I don't have a Gold Ranger cosplay, but like I had to get this, for a lot of reasons. I mean, not only am I a Power Ranger fan, I loved Power Ranger Zeo as much as I loved MMPR, and I do believe that the Gold Ranger is the most powerful Ranger in the universe. I will fight anybody who thinks otherwise, because there's a misconception that the Silver Ranger is the most powerful Ranger in the universe, and I beg to differ.
Which Silver Ranger?
Now it's which Silver Ranger, because there are many. Silver Ranger from In Space.
Or Megaforce.
The one from In Space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since he can be all the six Rangers.
Oh, true enough.
Yeah.
True enough. Now we have to contend with that, but I will still fight for Gold Ranger being the strongest in the universe. I mean, how can you beat a Pyramid Zord?
Yeah.
A Pyramid Zord that morphs into a warrior mode that dwarfs all the monsters and can hold all the other Zeozords.
All he really has to do is just lay on them and they'll be destroyed.
Literally. Literally. And his final attack out of Parademitis is lightning. I mean, come on. How can you beat that? Silver Ranger had a Zord that was wasn't it made by the people in KO35? The Mega Winger?
Yes, the Mega Winger, yeah. Dang, wow, that takes me back. You're bringing back nostalgia when...
And it was destroyed in the final battle on Countdown to Destruction. Parademitis has never been destroyed. Ever. So it's like, come on, really?
Yeah.
Silver Ranger is the most powerful Ranger in the universe.
No.
And had a dinky Zord.
He was too caught up with Corona.
But anyway, I will call this foreshadowing. I won't give any more information than that, but I will call it foreshadowing. But I just had to have this before, you know, because I missed Saba and I almost missed the Dragon Dagger. I did
Yeah.
get the Dragon Dagger for a good price. When they re-release Saba, I will probably buy one this coming fall. But yeah, I definitely have to have
Yeah.
the gold power staff. Let me see.
And I learned this when I did my unboxing. It does not come with batteries for some reason.
Yeah, the Dragon Dagger did, but this did
Yeah,
not.
so did the Power Sword. So did Saba, but for whatever reason, this did not. And then it's a pain in the butt because you got to unscrew just to put the batteries in.
Mm.
And to do that, you got to pretty much open it up and unscrew it back there.
Ah.
Yeah, and you need a little tiny one.
I think I remember that from your unboxing video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think I saved a lot of people time and heartache when I did that unboxing video because I was sitting there scratching my head live on my stream just trying to figure it out because I didn't know where to even put the batteries in. I didn't know where the switch was. I didn't know how to bring this down. Like, yeah.
I'm not sure if you can see the whole thing because I got it horizontally, but yeah.
Yeah.
So you press this button to have it slide.
Yeah.
And it's so long it can't fit in the whole shot unless I come out some.
Well, we could come back with it and then like that. That's like the best we could do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have to be careful. I'm going to hit Trent in the face.
Yeah, you need to learn power staff control.
Power staff control.
You're new to this.
I was going to try and like open it. How do you, wait.
Just get close.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
And you open it by pressing with this.
No, you press the
This,
middle.
the middle.
Yeah.
There's red button.
I'll
right?
pull it down, I should say. Yeah, like that. Oh, Victoria.
Sweet Zod.
Oh, hold on. I'll up the antes real quick. Well, go ahead, tell them what you think. Is this your new power staff?
You know, the best part about this to me is like how like polished it all is. Like the gold, it's like very shiny. Almost looks like real gold. I mean, everything is. It looks like the real weapon from the show. Looks almost identical. I mean, I can't even say almost. It looks identical. I can't see anything different.
Well, the thing is, when they do these things, I think they sometimes do it with the intent to eventually bring it back on the show. Because look at the Legacy Power Morphers.
Yeah.
They used that for the Master Morpher, and they used it for Rocky's Morpher, I think, for the reunion. So, to save time, also I brought my staff out here. Let me cut this off too, so you can hear the lightning sound, so you don't have to wait for Winton to do it. Let's use these scissors, get this thing off. We recently, you want to tell, it's your channel, why don't you tell them what we did this weekend?
Well, we were at SAC Anime this weekend, and I was able to wear my brand new Blue Zeo cosplay completed for the first time. When I say completed, because I debuted it at Power Morphicon, but had some wardrobe malfunctions and didn't have my helmet. And also, and I mean, seriously, had wardrobe malfunctions because the belt was too...
yeah, but we could handle that.
I had to have it modified so it'd be a little bit tighter. And also, I didn't have the holsters. There are two holsters that go with the Zeo costumes, one on each side. Unlike MMPR, they just have one. But the maker that made my belt, I forgot that he didn't make the holsters, and I wasn't expecting the suit to come in, the bodysuit itself to come in on time from Anarchy. It didn't get there. Well, it did get there in time. It got there about 3 days before. And Trent shared with me that post where he said that he was going to ship mine, and it was maybe like a week and a half before Power Morphicon.
Yeah, I was cutting it really close.
I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it was going to make it in time. So I was planning to not wear it. So I didn't even think to ask someone to make the holsters. I was going to have my friend Trevor make the holsters for me because he said he could. But I didn't because I didn't expect it to come on time. So when I unboxed everything for the suit for Power Morphicon, I was like, well, where are the holsters? I was like, oh, I didn't have the holsters made. It was just the belts
Right.
and the cuffs and the boots.
Yes.
But
There we are.
yeah,
There's Winton on the left there, and then
yeah, that
on
was
the
yesterday
right.
at SAC Anime.
Yeah, and I just completed Blue Zeo suit. I'm very happy for him. I was so excited when he got this because I know we both been wanting like a full Zeo team, and
Yeah.
you know it's got to start somewhere.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's I promise you that next time at Power Morphicon it will happen. Actually, yesterday I was talking to Power Ranger Australia, and we were talking about. He was so amped to see my Blue Zeo cosplay. I didn't get a chance to tell you that he was like so excited,
Oh,
and he
I
was
was
like,
too.
yeah, he was begging me to like share more pictures because he saw the picture you posted.
Yeah.
And he was complimenting the helmet.
Yeah.
So kudos to Trevor. You did a good job painting the helmet because he said that the helmet the color was spot on. He said the visor looked the right size. Unlike his, I didn't think it was the wrong size, but he felt like his visor was too
Oh, really?
wide.
Okay.
I thought that was interesting. He called me a legend. I was
What?
yeah, I was humbled. I
Oh.
was humbled by that.
Oh,
And
you are a legend.
oh, come on, dude, don't flatter me. You're the legend right here.
Yeah, this is your show. You're the legend.
But anyway, yeah, I asked him. I said, help us form a full Zeo cosplay.
Yeah.
He told me that him and his buddy they already ordered pink and yellow from Anarchy.
What?
Yeah, so they're on their way, and I was like, he said that he's gonna well I might have got it reversed. He said he's gonna be pink and his buddy's gonna be pink and he's gonna be yellow.
Oh, really? So they're gonna be the female.
Yeah, so I was like, well, who's gonna do green then? If
Yeah.
you're gonna be yellow, he said, I'll be happy to lend my green to somebody.
Okay.
So
we just need a body then.
Yeah, we just need a body. So looks like in 2020 it definitely will be
Yeah.
a full Zeo team.
And I'm sure we'll have no trouble getting a red because everybody loves Tommy.
Yeah, you know what? And he asked me, he's like, we just need a red. And I was like, we already got red. And when I told him that, he was like, he gave the wow emoji.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. If,
Yeah.
if our friend decides he wants to be part of that group, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But also, there's many different reds that I'm friends with. It's
Yeah.
just like on any occasion, you got to catch them on the right day to do it. So.
Yeah, but for this to have a full Zeo team, I don't think any of the Reds would turn it down, to be honest.
Oh,
with you,
yeah,
because
no.
that's something really special. I've been to 5 Power Morphicons and I promise you, I've never seen a full Zeo cosplay.
And I've seen pictures from all of these Power Morphicons I've never
Yeah.
seen.
And you know, usually like you get surprised and you'll see like, oh, they did a full team up of that, and I didn't see because
Yeah.
they'll sneak and they'll do like a shoot outside or
Uh-huh.
in the cut. Like when we walked up to the panel, that last panel, and we caught Deca with the Operation Overdrive crew.
Oh yeah.
I was surprised to see that, and I didn't know they were doing Operation Overdrive.
Yeah.
Full team, but they were in the back. And they had their whole group together, and that was cool to see that we saw Operation Overdrive, we saw Q Ranger at this Power Morphicon.
We saw 4 Q Ranger teams.
Yes.
This was the Q Ranger con.
Yes. I kind of expected that, but still was surprised to see that they had all the colors because Q Ranger was what 11, I think it was,
It was
or
12 Rangers.
12.
Yeah.
12 Rangers, and they had all of them.
Yeah.
Representing at the con. So,
Yeah.
I mean, over the years, I've seen Die Ranger. I've seen Tokuger at the last one. I've seen...
We've seen a full team of everybody
Yeah.
except for Zeo.
Yeah. And I don't know why, because Zeo is such an important series
Yeah.
to the franchise. If it wasn't for Zeo, we would not have been introduced to the idea of switching out the powers, the teams, the Zords, every year and every season. That was the first time we had that experience, and they did it very well, in my humble opinion. It was a meaty season. It was 50 episodes. They had some of the most Zords, Megazords in one season.
Yeah. And Tommy got a lot of character development,
Yeah.
especially with his brother. Rest in peace.
Yes.
Jason
Absolutely.
Frank's brother.
Absolutely.
But yeah, well, when did you want to display the lights and sounds through my staff?
Yeah.
Since it already has batteries.
Yeah, let's do
And
that.
we'll trade. So I'll hold yours that does not have batteries, and you'll hold mine that does have the batteries.
I'm gonna hold it very carefully because it's my friend's.
Oh, it's
staff.
fine. It's fell over a few times at this point. But it's currently not turned on. So the way to do it is pop that, and then hit the switch on the back, and there you go.
And see the light came on. I
All
think
right.
it was in camera. So. Let's see, the first button you press to make it do anything would be what, this one here? Or?
So you could just press that again, and then it'll do the power up for a gold rush, and then it just does the blast. And then if you hold it down, and then release.
Nice. The Zeo thing.
Yep.
It plays the whole thing?
Plays well. I think the 1 minute version.
But the theme is 1 minute.
There's two different versions.
Oh, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
There's an extended version. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. I have that on my iTunes.
Yeah.
When we were at Paramorphicon 2 weeks ago, he played this for Steve Cardenas.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It seemed like he hadn't like.
He never experienced what it was like to play with this yet, and yeah, he was blown away by like all.
I was surprised
Yeah.
he didn't.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
sometimes the guests they just meet us and then go about their day, but they never get
Yeah.
to play with the legacy stuff, like just beyond their morphers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if it's not their ranger, then they're like whatever. But
Yeah, I think in my head, I think the actors would get a chance to get a feel for the toys that come out for their seasons, but often not that they don't, and we find out about that at the cons.
yeah,
Because people ask them, do they get their action figures, for example? They don't even get their action figures.
Exactly. Like I was blue in space waiting in line for Tracy Lynn Cruz, and the guy ahead of me, he had a 20-year-old full team of in space rangers in his in the box and still in box. And she was blown away. It really seemed like she wanted to buy it off him right then and there, but it was part of his personal collection that he just wanted signed by all the Rangers.
Oh wow!
So, I was just blown away by the fact that she had never gotten a taste of her own figures.
Yeah.
That much. So all she had was the new legacy figures that are out now. Like they don't have any of the original ones.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Wait, what did I touch for that?
You don't have to. It's like a
A sensor?
no, it's just like a idle noise. It's like like can you remember with our communicators?
Yeah, like when you leave it alone, it'll make a sound after you
pressed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the next?
So the next thing is if you draw this down, does that sound?
Okay.
And then if you press that button, and it'll make clashing sounds and a whoosh and blast.
Oh, like the Legacy Blade Blast.
Yeah, basically, pretty much all the sounds.
And look, it lights up every time. This button right here, every time you press it, the light at the top lights up. That's pretty cool.
Yep. And then the final one, this is my favorite part. So you hold the button down again.
This one?
Yep.
Oh, the Gold Ranger theme song. So this button activates both theme songs.
Yes.
And they do it in order. So every time you press it down, like it'll do a zero.
No, only if that is down.
Oh, only if this is down.
Yeah, if that is down, it'll play the Gold Ranger theme song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, did you get that? So, this has to be down for the Gold Ranger theme. To get the Zeo theme, it has to be here. Let me see. And see, it stops when you move it up.
Yeah, and then if you hold it down again, it'll play the Zeo song. See?
That's cool.
Yeah.
And you press it again.
And you have that sound.
Yeah, just like with the other one.
That's the Legacy Gold Zeo.
Look at how elaborate that is.
Look at the detail.
Yeah.
In there. They got everything, man.
Look, the patterns, the circuitry, the Zeo emblem.
Yep.
Yeah, I've always been personally a big fan of the emblem of Zeo.
Yeah.
I know every season has their logo per se, and again, I'm probably biased because I'm such a big fan of Zio, but I always thought it was a really smart design. I'm a sucker for symmetry and geometry, so like the fact that it's like a crest, the way it's
Yeah,
in a circle.
and I watched most of the Super Sentai O Ranger, which
Mm-hmm.
is what Zio's based off of,
Mm-hmm.
and man, it is a crazy series because you know the cool thing about O Ranger, the Rangers were, is they originally started as like a as a like just like a fighter squad,
Yeah.
um, but the thing was, if they morphed or henshined into the O Rangers,
Mm-hmm.
it would take a little. It would like physically. It would kind of like if anybody watches Dragon Ball Z,
Mm-hmm.
if Goku uses Kaioken, it's a power up,
Yeah.
but at the same time,
It takes a toll on his
takes
body.
a toll on his body. So
Mm.
that's what that happened to them. Like
Mm.
in the at first when they started morphing into the O Ranger. So I'm a little sad that we didn't get that in Zeo, but
Mm.
it would have been cool character development to do that. But
Yeah.
I'm cool with what we got. But O Ranger, great solid season. The King Ranger in particular, which is what the Gold Ranger is based off of.
Mm-hmm.
Um, his arc is cool at first, but then like for whatever reason they just like abandon it, and I think that's why we don't see that much Japanese footage of the Gold Ranger
Mm.
beyond that first introduction.
Yeah.
And in that team up with the Alien Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I think we got some great stuff. You know, especially with the power. It was rare that we saw him without the power staff too. So.
Yeah, I mean, how could you see the Gold Ranger without power staff? Like this is
No.
well in America, this was the source of his power.
It was Trey
I,
Triforia.
yeah, and I always thought that was a little interesting because the source of the powers were supposed to be the Zeo crystals, and we never did actually see his Zeo crystal. Billy said that there was another Zeo crystal out there when he first appeared, but we never did see it. We just saw this, the staff, and this is what he used to transfer the powers to Jason.
Yeah, but I am in love with this thing, man. Like I'm so glad you got one too.
Yeah, doesn't this look like it's fit for a king?
It's fit
It's
for a
gold and
Yeah.
it's you know it's not like a sword where it's just a traditional how you say it, like a handle and
Like a
blade.
foam blade.
Yeah, but this is it's a weapon and a king's staff at the same time.
Exactly. I will trade back so you have your actual one, and then you can do with whatever you want with it.
Oh,
Yes,
we should probably say what type of batteries does it take?
You know what? I don't remember exactly, but I think it was AAA.
It doesn't say.
Yeah, it doesn't say, but it looks like it's small enough for AAA. Yeah, 2 AAA batteries. And I didn't figure that out till later, and it took forever for me to find some around here because we don't actually have any on hand.
That's too bad they didn't get on the rechargeable battery tip with so many other things.
Yeah.
I've kind of like moved on from like buying batteries.
Traditional
Yeah, but
we've exceeded beyond that point.
and I when I have to, I'll get like rechargeable batteries from Walmart and just plug it in to save money and the environment.
Yeah, but thankfully I don't take this out and do Gold Ranger stuff too much and annoy people with the theme songs too much. So I'm able to just use the same batteries for a while. Yeah, this thing, oh man, I legit like slept in my bed with it, like tucked like this.
Yes.
Just like, oh.
I don't blame you. And I want to comment also on the heft. This has weight to it. Like it's
very heavy.
It's not super duper heavy where you have to you're getting a workout carrying it, but you can definitely tell that it's not just cheap plastic. This was crafted to.
No.
It was a die-cast metal, I believe.
Die-cast metal, and then all the circuitry inside to get the lights and sounds.
Right.
Yeah, they took a lot of thought and detail into this.
Yeah.
When was it announced? Last year at Comic-Con?
I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was like in shock. I was in dead shock that they were doing this, but I was so happy that they were. Like, I think when the Legacy Power Sword came out, I was like, okay, all they need is to release this,
Yeah.
and then I'll be done. I don't need anything else legacy wise.
I was the same way.
Yeah, like I mean the morphers are cool, but these are my favorite Rangers that and like Red Mighty Morphin and Gold Zeo. Gold Zeo didn't even have a morpher, but they came with it out. They released the Japanese version, the Legacy as the San Diego Comic Con exclusive. This year for some reason, but
Interesting.
That's whatever.
Well, they just needed something to sell.
I guess so.
They're running out of stuff because it's pretty much done. The Legacy Bandai is done. But I'm hoping, holding out hope that Hasbro picks up the slack where Bandai left off. Maybe we'll get some more.
I do too. It seemed like they have a great understanding for this franchise, especially at Power Morphicon. If any of you saw pictures or went to the booth, Hasbro booth at Power Morphicon, they put a lot of attention into like everything that they could. Like they brought props in from the show, suits and helmets, everything they could onto the show floor.
Yeah.
And they just tried to put their best foot forward and making a good first impression on the fans. Just the fact that they have Power Rangers now, not necessarily the toys, because they only have the White Ranger to look forward to. What do they call it? The Lightning Line.
The Lightning Line.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not sure what's going to be so fab about the Lightning Line, but that's just what they're calling it. But maybe that's their version of the Legacy Line. Who knows?
I guess as good as mine, but I don't know. It looks like decent figures. I think their hook is they got facial scans so they could have the Ranger's helmetless and stuff like that. So,
right.
We'll see how that goes.
Hopefully it goes well. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So what would you say? Like if you had to say, would you tell people to buy this now?
You know what? If you love Power Rangers and if you love Power Ranger Zeo, even if you're just a toy collector, you have to have this piece. It's beautiful. I mean, honestly, it is really beautiful. The camera doesn't do it justice because it just gleams.
Yes.
Literally.
Like I was walking around. I don't know. Did I like shine it in your face too many times when I was walking around? Because I watched our cosplay video and it was shining on my face.
Really?
Yeah. Like because when the sun hits the sun, it just like reflects right onto you. Like it's kind of doing that with the camera a little.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah. So, yeah.
You see the gold streaks in the camera.
Yeah, that's from the shine.
This is no joke, guys. Well, to answer your question, I have my visor on, so I didn't really notice that. You're fine, dude.
Oh, I meant that Power Morphicon.
I still no.
Okay.
I would have told you,
okay.
but I wouldn't have mind. Hey, it's a gold power staff.
Yeah.
I used to imagine when I was a kid, like having this, and like one of my favorite parts of the Gold Ranger, like when he first appeared and he summoned Paramidus the first time, and he said, "I call upon the power of Paramidus," and held it up, and it just appeared out the sky.
Yeah.
And it materialized from the top down. Mm-hmm. I just thought that was the coolest thing, and I always wanted to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Now with modern technology, I actually could.
And I'm a little bummed I didn't think to do this at SAC Anime, but I could. We were short on time anyway, but I was gonna let you borrow my shield and cuffs. Not cuffs, my my armband. Mm-hmm. So we do like a transfer of power type of thing. I don't know. Yeah, I thought that would have been cool because you got the blue Zeo.
Yeah. It didn't happen in the show, but I guess it did. But it was fun for us. Plausible.
Shattered Grid happened. A lot of things are possible, especially because the show even copied Shattered Grid a little bit.
Yeah.
By having multiple dimensions.
Yeah.
So.
Well, this is the Golden Power Staff. My unboxing for that. I hope you enjoyed it. And seeing the weapon. And hopefully in the near future, you'll see me cosplaying with this in person. But for now, I'm gonna lock it away in my vault for safekeeping.
Well, it is pretty golden.
It is pretty golden. You know, I love gold. Yeah, yeah. I probably shouldn't show this on camera, but I do have a real gold ring. It goes really good with that.
There you go.
Fit for a king.
Yeah.
Maybe one of my birthdays, I like dress up as a king and just have like sit on a throne. Have this one. This is what I would want as a staff as a king.
Dude, sitting on that throne at Power More in that suit with my staff was just the most magical moment because. Like I was by myself. I got separated from all you guys at that point, and I was just by myself. And I asked the gentleman. I think I already told you this story, but I asked the gentleman who was with his family there taking pictures with the Lord Draken throne at the Boom Studios booth. If he could get a picture of me sitting on the throne with the staff, and he said, "Oh, sure." And then I take the picture. That's my my Facebook profile pic now. And then I was like, okay, I'm done here. And then he's like, no, stay there. I want a picture too. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm just sitting there getting my picture taken by this guy. And I just thought I was just doing my own picture. And then I was like, okay, that's done. And then I tried to get up, and then other people were like, no, you stay there. We want our own picture. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. It was a good picture.
It was.
You know, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, it was cool, man. Like it was wild. You know, it felt right because he's the king. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast and seeing the weapon. You may have seen it before on YouTube, but you didn't see it from me yet. So now you have.
You have your own now.
Yeah, I have my own. I'm so happy I have my own.
It's beautiful.
It is. All right. Well, I'm going to sign off, and catch me another time on LSG. Next time, probably will be at New York Comic Con. So, yeah, check that out. All right. Later, everybody.